So yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Released by Square Enix in 2002 for the PlayStation 2, Kingdom Hearts would become the first installment in a legendary series that's been destroying our brain cells for almost 2 decades. Well, it's not like we had much left, to be honest. I mean, Final Fantasy X came out around that time, and yeah, it was a game. What? What do you want, Tidus? Stop looking at me with your dead eyes, it's creepy! But yeah, Kingdom Hearts was a hybrid between Disney and Final Fantasy. A combination that sounded ridiculous at first. But then Tetsuya Nomura broke down the doors of Square Enix and was like, I got this. And to everyone's surprise, he did. Kingdom Hearts released with high praise and managed to capture the hearts of millions who played it. In Kingdom Hearts, you'll play as Sora, a young boy who sets off on the journey to save his friends, while also fighting back against the growing darkness in the worlds he travels to. And on your way, you'll encounter darkness, buff children, the American healthcare system, friendship, more darkness, getting lost in Tarzan, disturbing camera shots, the Cum Guardian. Where the hell do I go? Feral dogs. Did I mention darkness? Bullying Donald. Rated E for everyone. And so much more. So grab your popcorn and get comfy because this is the story of Kingdom Hearts. So the game opens up with Sora, a young, spiky-haired kid who's really not the brightest, but gotta love him anyway. He lives on the Destiny Island along with his best friends Riku and Kairi. Riku is a silver-haired kid who really loves that darkness body spray and probably smells like shit because of it. And Kairi is, you know, she's just kind of there. Doesn't really do anything though. Oh wait, no, hold on, she is a princess. So yeah, that's something. The three friends intend to build a raft in order to see other worlds, and Kairi orders Sora to find materials. While searching, Riku comes across a Paopu fruit and explains that if two people share this fruit, their destinies will become intertwined with one another. This places additional tension on their relationship because both of them wish to share this fruit with Kairi. And to be honest, I don't really get why this is an issue. You could probably just tape a picture of Kairi onto a box and it would have the same amount of personality. Actually, it would probably have more personality. Sorry, Kairi, you're getting replaced by a box. Later that night, a nasty storm approaches and Sora heads towards the island to protect the raft. There, he bumps into the Heartless. These little cute guys who wouldn't even hurt a fly. Wait, what are you doing with that? No, put the knife down! Sora eventually finds Riku standing below a portal, and as the darkness begins to overtake them, Riku accepts it while Sora resists and discovers in its hands a weapon called the Keyblade. A giant key that for some reason can't lock anything. With this key, he's able to fight back against the Heartless and make his way to his secret cave where he finds Kairi standing in front of a door. The door opens and Kairi's heart merges with Sora as both of them are propelled away from the world. Meanwhile, in Disney Castle, Goofy and Donald... Wait, what? Oh, sorry, Donald and Goofy. I have to make sure the Kingdom Hearts fandom doesn't come at me with pitchforks. They honestly scare me, not gonna lie. So Donald and Goofy receive a letter from King Mickey which says that he left the world to investigate why stars have been disappearing from the sky. He tells the two to go to Traverse Town, a place where people who have lost their worlds to darkness gather, in search of Leon, who will guide them towards the Keyblade wielder. Along with their dog Pluto, they head inside the gummy ship and take off. So yeah, Donald and Goofy will accompany Sora throughout his journey, and to be honest, they don't do much. I've never seen Goofy hit anything in my life, and Donald is a murderous duck who won't freaking heal me, or for God's sake, Donald! So anyway, arriving in Traverse Town, Donald and Goofy notice that a star has disappeared from the sky, signaling that another world has succumbed to darkness. They rush to find Leon, while Pluto breaks off from the group. He finds an unconscious Sora in an alleyway and goes over to see if he's alright. Wow, such a good boy. You know, we really don't deserve dogs, do we? Oh God, Pluto, stop humping his leg! Sora wakes up from his beauty sleep and runs into Leon, who questions why the Keyblade would choose a child as its wielder. Winning the battle, or if you're bad at video games like me, losing, Sora passes out and Yuffie shows up to help drag him to a nearby hotel. Sora wakes up in the hotel room and, oh hey, look, we found Kairi. Ah, what the fuck? There, Yuffie and Leon explain to him that there is darkness in everyone's heart, and when the heart is consumed by darkness, it turns into a Heartless. Simultaneously, Donald and Goofy encounter Aerith, who tells them that a man named Ansem opened the doors attaching the worlds, letting the Heartless cover them in darkness. Suddenly, Heartless begin to appear around town, and after doing a fantastic job of taking care of them, Donald and Goofy eventually meet up with Sora. They decide to team up with him in order to find King Mickey and help Sora find his friends. They board the gummy ship and partake in a minigame that that's really fun and a highlight of the game. Yeah, I'm lying right now. The gummy ship is probably the worst part of this game and will make you want to sob in the corner of your room. But hey, at least you get a nice song to sing along to. Dun 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 dun. There's no joke here, I just really like this song. Arriving at their first destination, Wonderland, they meet Alice, who has been accused of stealing the Queen's heart. But Sora insists that it wasn't Alice and it was actually the Heartless. And with the help of a cat who really wasn't helpful, like at all. Yep, a little girl is about to be beheaded, but you keep sprinkling those riddles. You feel good about yourself? The trio finds evidence to help prove her innocence. However, the Queen still believes that she is right and locks Alice, Goofy, and Donald in cages. Defeating her card soldiers, Sora is able to rescue Donald and Goofy, but Alice has gone missing. This will be kind of important later, just FYI. So the trio begins to look around for Alice, and they encounter the Trickmaster, which they quickly defeat. Or not. Yeah, this fight is hard. I should probably get some potions. Wait, I have to go all the way back to Traverse Town to get potions? Dun 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 dun. So they finally defeat the Trickmaster and seal the keyhole. Shit, I have to talk about the keyholes. So in every world, there is something called the keyhole, which is basically the gateway to the heart of the world. If the Heartless gain access to the keyhole, then they will be able to devour the world of darkness. This can be prevented, however, through the use of the Keyblade, which can be used to lock the keyholes and protect the world's heart. So yeah, it does have a purpose besides smacking dead people around. Who knew? They seal the keyhole and move on to Olympus. There, the trio meets up with Phil, where they get to admire steaming hot decoration skills. What did you think I was gonna say, you weirdos? Phil allows Sora to partake in the trials but won't let him enter the games because he doesn't have a pass. Sora exits but is soon met by Hades, who decides to give him an invitation to join the games. Wait, no, that's the wrong game! Oh, well, not anymore. Whatever, just shut it down. Completing each of the cups, Sora reaches the final battle against Cloud, who's revealed to be working with Hades. After the battle, a giant dog appears and Hercules decides to hold him off while Sora and the rest retreat. Finishing their preparations, Sora, Donald, and Goofy head back to save Hercules. Ha! Yeah, right, good luck with that. Flying over to the deep jungle, Sora and Donald get into a fight. To be honest, I forgot what they were even arguing about. Probably has something to do with Riku and friendship, because that's all that Sora ever talks about. But anyway, the ship crashes. Sora is separated from the team and begins to see a vision of Kairi. Oh wait, no, that's just Box Kairi again. Wait, how the hell did you get here? Sora teams up with Tarzan, who hints that he knows where his friends Kairi and Riku are. However, Sora is unable to decipher what Tarzan is saying. Reuniting with his team, Sora and Donald settle their differences and they join the party again. Wait, I can only have 2 party members? Tarzan's friend Jane shows him a slideshow to attempt to communicate with him, but when this proves unsuccessful, Jane suggests that they find the gorillas to help figure out what Tarzan is saying. The party departs and the map design in this world is hot garbage. Like, you'll just end up spending weeks trying to figure out where the heck you're supposed to go until you decide to end it all by jumping off a cliff. Wait. I'm back where I started, god damn it! Sora, Donald, and Goofy meet the gorillas. However, the leader, Kerchak, is not pleased that Tarzan revealed the location and he walks away. Traversing the forest, the gang finds Clayton, who is shooting at one of the gorillas. This causes Heartless to emerge due to Clayton's growing darkness. And after the Heartless threaten the safety of the gorillas, Sora must fight to save them. As thanks for saving the gorillas, Kerchak throws Sora onto the cliff, which allows him to find the keyhole and seal it. While doing this, Jane realizes Tarzan was attempting to say that Sora's friends were in his heart all along. Wait, that's it? I got lost for weeks and that's it? Are you kidding me? No. Get back over here. I'm not done with you yet. You played around the wrong motherfucker. So where was I? The trio heads back to Traverse Town, and unfortunately Tarzan will not be joining us because of World Order or something, and also because I f***ing shot him. So instead, Donald will be in the party again. Great. At Traverse Town, they run into Riku. Oh hey Riku, it's been a while. You know, since you left me on the island to die. Yeah, You remember that? But yeah, he tells Sora that he is also searching for Kairi, and Sora offers to let Riku join him. Donald, however, is opposed to this idea, and the two get into an argument. They end up deciding that they will throw Donald off a cliff and let Riku join. However, when they're about to confront Riku with their 10 out of 10 plan, they discover that he has vanished. Meeting Sid, Leon, and Aerith in the house, they tell Sora that a witch named Maleficent is the reason why the town is full of Heartless. Meanwhile, Riku joins up with Maleficent, who is manipulating him and turning him against Sora. Sora seals the town's keel, and the trio head inside their newly upgraded gummy ship. Making their way to Agrabah, the trio meets up with Jasmine, who tells them to find Aladdin in the desert before she is kidnapped by Jafar. With the help of a carpet that can fly, I don't know, don't ask questions. They head towards the desert and find Aladdin stuck in the sand with Heartless surrounding him. He manages to free himself, and with the help of Genie, he uses one of his 3 wishes to make the Heartless disappear. Genie tells the trio that he is a prisoner of the lamp, but Aladdin vows that he will use his final wish to free him. Heading back to the town and confronting Jafar in front of the palace, Aladdin uses his second wish to save Jasmine. However, Iago steals the lamp, causing Jasmine to fall into a pot, and Jafar uses it to create an infuriating mini-boss before disappearing. Whatever, I don't want to talk about it. Besting the centipede, they rescue Jasmine. Are you kidding me? Yeah, so Jafar pulled a fast one on us and took Jasmine to the Cave of Wonders. So they head towards the cave and fight Jafar, but during the battle, Riku appears and makes his escape with Jasmine. Sora seals the world's keyhole and promises Aladdin that he will find Jasmine. Departing from Agrabah, the trio can only travel to Halloween Town and nowhere else. Oh, don't look there. But on the way there, they are swallowed by a giant whale named Monstro. Inside his stomach, they meet Geppetto and Pinocchio, who have been stranded here. And while talking, Pinocchio slips away and finds Riku, who plans to use the wooden puppet's heart to replace Kairi's, who is missing hers. The trio manages to stop the Heartless created to steal Pinocchio's heart, and after saving him, Riku withdraws back to Maleficent, and this is where we get a bunch of lore dumping. She basically tells him that there are 7 princesses of heart, and when gathered together, they will open up the door to the heart of all worlds, and there will be a way to save Kairi. With all the commotion upsetting Monstro's poor stomach, he spews the trio out along with Pinocchio and Geppetto. Pinocchio and Geppetto go to Traverse Town, and the trio head towards Halloween Town. You know, the only place they can go to. Landing in Halloween Town, Sora, Donald, and Goofy notice Heartless dancing in the town square, and Jack Skeleton explains that he is using the Heartless for a town's festival. Oh no, oh god, this is awkward, alright. Unhappy with their performance, because you know they're kinda dead, Jack consults Dr. Finkelstein on how to make them more spooky, and he realizes through an intense mathematical process that a Heartless needs a heart. Wow, really putting that PhD to use, I see. Jack sends the trio to find ingredients in order to improve the artificial heart the doctor created, but while they're gone, these little steal it. They track the thieves to Oogie Boogie's manor, where they find that Oogie has eaten the experimental heart to gain control of the Heartless. After fusing with his house, again, don't ask any questions, the trio defeat him and seal the world's keyhole. Heading back to Jack, he tells them that he has made the executive decision to cancel the event, but invites them to join them for next year's festival, which will be even scarier. Now Sora, Donald, and Goofy head towards Neverland where... Wait, where's the ship? Oh, come on, this isn't funny anymore. Oh, no. Oh, dear God, please, no. No! Let's get this over with. The trio teams up with Ariel in order to find the keyhole within the world. However, her father, King Trident, opposes this because he doesn't want Ariel to interact with the outside world. Storming off, she finds Ursula and decides to sign a contract with her. In exchange for the world's keyhole, she promises to let Ariel reach other worlds. However, Ariel forgot to read the fine print, and Ursula makes off with King Trident's trident. Way to go, Ariel! They defeat Ursula, and as thanks, the king reveals the keyhole and lets Sora seal it. Alright, I'm done now, moving on. Arriving in Neverland for real this time, Sora and his friends are captured by Captain Hook and Riku. Riku scolds Sora for goofing off and not prioritizing his search for Kairi. Oh yeah, Riku, you want Kairi? There. Found her. He sends them through a trapdoor and they end up below deck. There they meet Peter Pan, who is searching for his friend Wendy, and they decide to team up. With a little bit of pixie dust from Peter Pan's friend Tinkerbell, the trio now has the ability to fly.
You can fly! You can fly! You can fly! You can fly!
Wait, Sora, watch out! While the gang finds a way to break into the captain's quarters, Riku finds out that Wendy is not one of the princesses of heart, and he takes Kairi back to a place called Hollow Bastion. Oh yeah, Kairi's here. Forgot to mention that, I guess. Saving Wendy and beating Captain Hook, Sora and the rest head towards the clock tower where he seals the keyhole. After learning that Maleficent is hiding out in Hollow Bastion, they head back to Traverse Town so Sid can upgrade the gummy ship. If only he can upgrade it so I don't have to play this fucking minigame anymore. But you know, it's fine. I'm having so much fun. In Traverse Town, Sora begins to doubt himself because he hasn't been able to rescue Kairi yet. Sora then has a vision of a younger Kairi, who is listening to her grandma tell a story of how darkness came into existence. She tells Kairi that even in the deepest of darkness, there will still be light to guide her. This vision helps Sora to regain confidence in himself, and they set off to Hollow Bastion. In Hollow Bastion, Sora confronts Riku, who proclaims that he is the Keyblade's true master and there can only be one Keyblade wielder. Yep, only one. Wait, is this a spoiler? Shit. Riku takes the Keyblade from Sora and leaves him with a wooden sword. Sticking by their promise to the king, Donald and Goofy leave Sora behind and follow Riku. Oh no, don't go. I'll be so lost without you. Anyway, the beast who traveled here to find Belle offers to help Sora find Kairi. Making their way inside the main entrance, Beast sees an illusion of Belle and jumps after her, coming face to face with Riku. He tells Sora to give up while Sora refuses to leave without Kairi. Riku fires an attack at Sora, but Donald and Goofy rush to protect him. When questioned by Riku, both of them say that they won't betray Sora after all they've been through. Aw, thanks guys. I'm totally gonna forget about how you betrayed me 30 minutes ago. Yeah, we have about 10 games left together, so y'all better sleep with one eye open. But yeah, regaining his strength, Sora is able to call the Keyblade and defeat Riku. Riku retreats back to a brown-robed figure who's actually Ansem. He promises to make Riku stronger through darkness, which will allow him to regain control over the Keyblade. Riku accepts and Ansem possesses him. Meanwhile, Maleficent is attempting to use the Princesses of Heart in order to gain access to the keyhole of Kingdom Hearts, which is the heart of all worlds, but she is unable to do this because Kairi is missing her heart. Riku then forges a Keyblade using the other 6 princesses that will give him the ability to open one's heart. Maleficent attempts to deal with Sora herself, but is quickly defeated because she is weak and useless. She retreats back and Riku shows off the power of his newly forged Keyblade by opening Maleficent's heart, turning her into a dragon. Beating her again, Riku reveals that she and the other villains were used by the Heartless. Sora rushes over to Kairi while Riku continues to explain that the keyhole can't be locked until Kairi's heart returns to her, revealing that her heart sleeps within Sora. But you already knew that because I spoiled it in the beginning. God, I've gotta stop doing this. Sora now faces off against Riku, which should be a piece of cake just like last time. Wait, why is he buffed now? Sora! After restarting the game on beginner difficulty and putting this emo boy 6 feet under, Sora uses Riku's Keyblade to release Kairi's heart. Riku's Keyblade disappears and hearts used to forge it return to the princesses. Waking up from her slumber, Kairi watches as Sora dies. With all 7 princesses' hearts in place, the final keyhole reveals itself. Riku returns and shows off his true form as Ansem, but Riku manages to fight back, giving the rest time to flee while a unique Heartless watches them. So remember when I said Sora died? Well, he's actually kind of alive. And no, before you ask, Donald didn't heal him. Shocker, I know. But because he lost his heart to darkness, he turned into this adorable little Heartless. So precious. Making his way downstairs, Kairi recognizes the Heartless as Sora, and by using her pure light, she manages to guide him out of the darkness. Beast stays behind to hold off the Heartless as the rest make their escape. Arriving back in Traverse Town, Sora is determined to rescue Riku. However, the way they use to get the Hollow Bastion is infested with Heartless, so you know what that means. That's right, more Gummy Ship missions! Yeah! But before that, Sora meets Kairi inside the secret waterway. They begin to talk and Sora tells Kairi that he was searching for her, but she was inside of him all along. Wait, that came out wrong. Kairi's heart was inside of him all along. That's not that much better, actually. Whatever. Kairi gives Sora her good luck charm and makes him promise to give it back to her when they meet again. With the final Gummy Ship upgrade in place, they head back towards Hollow Bastion. There, they help Beast reunite with Belle.
Goofy!
They also meet up with the princesses again, who have been just kind of standing there, girl bossing.
This is my fight!
They head further in to seal the world's keyhole, and upon returning they find Leon, Yuffie, and Aerith who had traveled here on Cid's ship. They reveal that Hollow Bastion used to be their home before they were forced to flee due to the amount of Heartless. They tell the trio that this and all the other worlds will be restored once when they defeat Ansem. However, by doing this, the worlds will become isolated and they may never see each other again. Well, I'm gonna miss you guys. It was fun when Leon kicked the piss out of me, and Yuffie said those crude things to me, and Aerith, she didn't really do much. I'm not gonna miss you guys at all. Hopping in the Gummy Ship one last time, thank God. They travel to a place called the End of the World.
It's the end of the world.
Don't look at me like that, you all knew this joke was coming. Upon arriving, Sora begins to wonder what will happen to them when they defeat Ansem. Goofy reassures him that although this world may disappear, they will not meet the same fate. Fighting through the waves of Heartless, they enter the world terminus where they visit previous worlds they've gone to before. You have Olympus, Deep Jungle, Atlantica, the 100-Acre Wood. Wait. Son of a bitch! Alright, speedrunning this world because I'm a dumbass who forgot this existed. So Sid gives Sora a book and tells him that there's a world that lives within it. However, Sora must collect the torn pages scattered throughout the worlds in order to piece the book back together. Entering the book, Sora finds Pooh, who's the only one left, but as you collect and complete each page, Sora finds Pooh's friends and plays minigames with them. After completing all the pages, Sora seals the key while promising to return and visit them again. And time! Alright, back to the end of the world. No, I already made that joke, turn it off! Defeating Chernobog on top of Bald Mountain, they arrive in the remnants of what was once Destiny Island, and find Riku, who is now fully possessed by Ansem. Ansem explains to them that every world and heart begins and ends in darkness, and therefore darkness is the heart's true essence. However, Sora rejects this notion and proclaims that although the heart may be weak, there is still light that will never go out. They begin the final fight against Ansem, and after beating him, Ansem reaches out to Kingdom Hearts and begs it to fill him with darkness. Holy shit, who wrote this game? Sora then shouts out that Kingdom Hearts is light, and light begins to pour out of Kingdom Hearts, destroying Ansem. However, the work is still not done as there are thousands of Heartless that lie beyond the door. Man, I'm really enjoying all this light right now. The trio attempts to close the door, and even with the help of Riku, who just shows up out of nowhere, they are unable to do so. When all seems hopeless, King Mickey manages to escape from Disney's dungeon and helps to close the door. Before Kingdom Hearts closes, Riku asks Sora to take care of Kairi. The worlds begin to restore themselves and wait, Box Kairi, what are you doing here? Sora promises to her that he will return once when they find Riku, and Box Kairi is sent back to Destiny Island. Oh great, now I'm just stuck with regular Kairi. This game blows. Kingdom Hearts ends with Sora, Donald, and Goofy searching for the door to the light in order to save Riku and Mickey. Along the path, they notice that Pluto is holding one of King Mickey's letters and begins to chase after him. And that's the story of Kingdom Hearts. So while the story of Kingdom Hearts is confusing, and some aspects of the game will make you want to throw your controller at the wall, looking at you, Gummy Ship! It managed to pull off a concept that really shouldn't have worked and created a series that's still beloved 20 years later. And I can go on forever about how much I love this series, but sadly this video has gone on for long enough and I'm tired. And also because tomorrow's garbage day and oh boy. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you have any more questions about the story of Kingdom Hearts or just life in general, please leave in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a beautiful day.